All of us have skills in certain areas. We do not have skills in all areas. And so we cannot give leadership in all areas, but we can give leadership in some specific areas where we have the skills and where we know about things. Now, one of the tragedies in India I've seen is that we keep waiting for our bosses to tell us what to do. Children wait for the parents to tell them what to do. Workers wait for the supervisors to tell them what to do. Whereas leadership is something which each one of us need to be involved in. Each one of us has got an area of expertise. So I normally give the illustration that in today's working society, when both husband and wife are working, the maid probably knows more about the cleaning of the house than they do. And so the maid needs to be giving guidance on what to buy as cleaning agents and what to buy as detergents and things like that, rather than the owners of the house deciding. So I need to understand what is my area of expertise, and in my area of expertise, I need to tell my supervisors, my bosses and the hierarchy as to what needs to be done. There was a beautiful book written by D. Hawk on the birth of the chaotic age, where he makes the observation that your primary focus of your leadership is first on yourself. In fact, he says you should be spending 50% of your time giving leadership to yourself. Then 25% of your time giving leadership to your boss. And it is only after you have given leadership to yourself and your boss, the next 25% you may give for leadership of the people below you, or your staff or your team members and things like that. So that means when I'm giving leadership to myself, I'm developing my expertise. I'm developing my understanding of the context. I'm developing the understanding of the work we are doing, the bigger picture, the broader picture, and developing my expertise so that I can understand things far better. Now, when I'm saying the broader picture, for instance, if I'm on marketing, I might want to learn a little bit about manufacturing so that I do not give promises in marketing which cannot be met by manufacturing. So I study things outside my purview, or make myself aware of things outside my purview, so that I have got expertise which I can use to give leadership to those above me. Now, one of the things, for instance, I did when I was working in the railways, I used to subscribe to an international railway journal with my money. The government didn't provide for that, so I had to subscribe for it from my money. And basically it was to keep yourself aware and abreast of what is happening, so that you can then give ideas in meetings and places where the bosses are there, where you can guide them as to what's happening. See, one of the realities is, what is the reality on the ground level is known to you. The reality on the ground level may not be known to your bosses. And if I'm waiting for the boss to tell me what to do, he may ask me to do something which is totally disconnected with the reality on the ground. So I need to have dialogues with the superiors, and I need to give them the leadership and the guidance. And when they see that I know, and they see that I have read, and I have a broad base of knowledge, they start listening to me and accepting what I'm saying. And so my leadership then comes into the organization, because the organization is listening to me. So for that, I need to develop my expertise, and in my context, there's no point of just gathering knowledge. Today is a knowledge era. There is no way you can know everything. So what you need to do is just focus on your area of responsibility and get to know as much as you can about your area of responsibility. So for instance, if I'm a teacher in a school, I need to understand what is the psychology of children's learning, how they learn, what are the different kinds of learning. I need to understand the whole assessment situation, what kind of assessment is good, what kind of assessment is bad, what will be the most helpful assessment for the children. I need to learn a lot of things beyond my subject. so that I can be the most effective teacher, serving the children in the best possible manner and giving leadership to my principal on what would be best for my particular class and for what I'm doing. So since leadership is built on character as well as on knowledge or expertise, I need to make sure both of these are built up. Where does character come from? Character comes from a decision you make. Nobody can give you character. It is the decision you make to be a person who can be trusted. Expertise is again a decision you make, that you desire, commit yourself to acquire information about your role of responsibility so that you know. And therefore, one of the statements I make, anybody can be a leader. It does not depend on external influences. It depends upon you.